moisture barrier and intensely hydrate your skin for 72 hours.
Hello, Mickey, mate. Sorry, just sorting out this. Just thought I'd do a quick live. Or dare I say a quick live, but I'm going to try and make this quick. So I need to get something to eat. How are you, Mickey? Hope you're alright. Hello, Sasha. Hello. Hope you're fine. Let's skip this thing out and get it done. I'm on my phone. I'm not on my laptop. I couldn't be bothered to get up. Not feeling it today. Not feeling it. But there you go. Chat. You can do that. Let's get that out of the way. Lovely jubbly. So how are you guys today? I hope you're fine. I hope you're good. I hope you're well. I hope everything is going good for you. Oh, what's that about? You know. Migsy! Big up, Migsy. Thank you for this morning, Migsy. I really appreciate you. If I pinned that, oh, there you go. Yeah. Letting me know because I would have totally forgot. And yeah, it got my insulin. It knocked my spark out. So thank you very much, Migsy. That was really appreciated, mate. It really was. Anyway, how are you guys? Are you doing well? It's back to normal. We'll get on and sort the chats. Yeah, where this little live goes. Who's going to be doing live later? Let me have a look. I'll jump off. Let me look. No. Right. Nothing. Mark, big up, son. Yeah, life has been quiet and I ain't got a clue what's going on. I've been I had my insulin earlier, and sometimes when I have my big injection on a Thursday, it knocks me a spark out. The lives have been quiet, and I just thought I'd put a quick one and see how you all are. Sitting here a bit bored. Let's find a good film to watch. Order a bit of Chinese or something, or have a little cook. What do you reckon I should do? Order a Chinese or cook a steak? Steak and eggs, I reckon, don't you? And a few sweet potatoes. Maybe I should do that. I don't know. Just can't be bothered sometimes, can you? And you just order shit. But yeah, sorry. I need to start eating some food that I've got in the cupboard. Is that Sasha? Hello, Sasha. Sasha, Mark, Mickey. Yeah, has anyone been live today? Do you know? I think I was on Torbs's earlier. Let's turn that telly down. Can you hear it, guys? Balls in fire. I love it. I can still watch the blades being made without sound. You know me, guys. Sword mad. History mad. There you go. Here's what it is. Yeah, not many people in, is there? Our favourites. Well, it looks like Vega got away with his picture being shown. I reckon it was a Moody. It was probably a Moody anyway. You know him. He's a nightmare. Big up Chops. Big up Chops. All day long. Come and have a chat with your old mate. Come on. Mickey Mouse in the house. Foxes 0 Chops. Sassers. Come on, all you ghosters. Get in here and come and have a chat. Stop ghosting. Come and see JJ. I ain't that scary, am I? Not scary at all. Just an old man that walks his dog. Surprising the cat you can have on an internet. Just by going blah blah de blah de blah de blah. Weird. Very weird. Oh, that broke. Come on, guys. What's your favourite programs? You like a bit of Forged in Fire? Watching them lovely swords and axes being built. I love it. I do. Absolutely. Oh, here we got here. We've got someone. Thank God for that. We've got a star. Star in the making. Niggy. What's happening, son?
Uh-oh. Woke the dog
What's happening, my mate?
Not much, mate. How are you? Good to see you.
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad.
Cool.
Miggsy done me a favour. He texted me. I'd have forgot my insulin. So I was I went and got it. And I've had my big injection today, and it knocked me spark out. So to be honest, I've only really just woke up.
Oh, bloody hell!
I've been on a few things, but yeah.
Do you feel better?
Sometimes. Yeah, sometimes when you have your injections, it makes you a bit tired.
Yeah. I just got out of the shower. Look at even trimmed my hairy chin.
Oh my God, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, it's on your chinny chin. Nutter, big up, son.
Getting a bald patch.
Go on now, smash the old likey button. What does that do then, smashing the like? Does that help?
I don't know.
We all say it, but what it does to you.
It reminds me of that old advert for Smash. Do you remember?
Smash, get smashed. Got the little
With
robot.
the apple knives. That's the one. Yeah.
Yeah, little robots running about. And the Humphreys. Remember the Humphreys?
Yeah, I do. Watch out. There's a Humphrey about.
There's a little straws walking about trying to nick the milk.
Yeah. Big long straws, weren't they? They'd appear anywhere. They were cool. And those things that you wouldn't dare advertise now. What was that? Tango. Remember the Tango slapping people adverts?
Yeah.
You've been Tango.
What was that? All white. You better give it up because it's one of those.
All white lemonade. That one. Yeah.
I think adverts were better years ago. They was more fun, weren't they?
Oh, mate, some of them, yeah, like that. What I was just on about, was it Tango, where they slapped each other with them orange gloves? Do you remember that? Those rubberized gloves.
Yeah.
Tango, douche.
You've been
a craze in the playgrounds where all the kids.
Yes, it did. Everyone was slapping him, and it started. I think that's what started off the slapping thing. Everyone running about slapping people.
Yeah, I think they took it off the TV for that in the end, didn't they? I think that's what they made them take it off because of all kids were slapping each other daft.
What's happening, Mickey? My phone keep coming back saying error. Try again.
You are in error, Mickey Mouse.
Why stuff be up, Oyster? Well, they shouldn't be. Why is this happening?
My first one did, as well, when I came in this evening just now. My very first comment, but I didn't post anymore. I just came on. Oh. Everybody's dun dun dun. Sample tragedy.
We have an internet mystery.
It's an ongoing incident.
As long as you can get on here, mate, and tell me how you are, that's fine. Well, that's weird, isn't it?
It's a mystery indeed. Round two.
Hello, Libertarian. Libertarian, you having problem posting? What have we got here? Have we got a man? He's coming on now. Go on, son. We have
man, Porky Chops.
How are you doing, guys?
In the house, in the house,
I
in
love
the
to
house.
hear that voice.
Bad chop, oh, biggie bad chop. Go on, son. What's that?
How you doing? I'm good. I'm good. Just had a big ding dong with one of neighbours on the street, like. But there you
On the
are.
street. Oh, you're as common as.
Oh,
Oh no,
can't
no.
believe it.
Oh,
Cannot
honestly,
believe it.
You tell him
No.
to shut the fuck up. Sure.
the most noisiest and gobbing neighbours you can ever think. They've only lived on the street for a year, yeah.
Right.
But they've got a caravan, right, and they're trying to move it, and his son, who he's screaming at, swearing at, is trying to help him move this caravan to put it in his driveway.
Yeah.
Honestly, about 8-year-old, and all you can hear is, put your fucking back into it. Fucking, it's not going to move if you fucking. You know, I'm like, for fuck's sake, man, he's 8-year-old. Leave him alone.
Wow.
You know. So
Wow.
did you go and push it for him?
Did he, Hackers? I said to him, he's 8-year-old. Go and get one of your mates to frigging help. You don't be screaming at him like that. That's bang out of order, like, you know what I mean? Well, he's meant to help. He's meant to do his chores and meant to help out. That's pushing a frigging caravan. Come off it. He's 8-year-old, man.
Yeah.
Out of order.
That's what they do, man. That's why they make them grow up too quick these days, don't they?
Yeah.
Does anyone know about this error that's happening in the chat, or is it just on James?
YouTube problems or something about Windows 11, Mark said. Look.
That's why I put in chat, could you see my messages? Because I was typing and it were coming up showing my end, but when I looked on my phone, it weren't showing up my messages. Weird.
Well, I don't get a lot of these problems normally because it's Linux. But,
Thanks, Patrick. I love him, man. Yeah. Whoever don't love James Patrick is off their head because he's nuts. It makes me laugh.
The earth is hot dog shaped. I love you more.
Hot dog shaped, yeah.
Hot dog shaped, yeah.
Yeah, man, they frighten me, hot dogs.
Yeah.
Got chased with hot dogs once.
Got chased by hot dog.
Now the rain has come out of it. Who's out of it?
You got the singing in your head today, no, JJ?
Yes, every time someone says something, a song comes in my head. Out of it. I know that out of it, don't I?
I had a mate. I had a mate that could do that. You could just have a conversation, and every sentence you say, he could find a fucking song for it, mate. He was really.
I can see clearly now the rain has come.
Useless information. He was.
Yes, absolutely useless.
Yeah.
Can you hear me, buddy? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Rah, rah, rah. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? No, you're floating in space on your own.
Don't start me up, Oyster. Don't start me up.
What?
I really don't know.
I don't know and I don't care. If he comes round here, if he lives over there. No. Comes around here. Never mind. Busy day at the office today, Chopsy.
Well, no, not really. Not really at all, but
Good.
We've got work in. We're waiting for the people in the drawing room to do the drawings to get it cracking. Like, we've got loads of work on, but they're well behind up in the office, so we're caught up with all ours now. Those
office fellows are so lazy, aren't they? So lazy.
Oh, tell me about it. And when when you get a drawing off them and then there's something wrong on the drawing, you go up with them to it and they start moaning then because they've got to sort it out. And you're like, well, do your job properly in the first place. We wouldn't have this problem.
Yeah.
I've got one error message. I've got loads of messages in and I haven't got one. Hello again.
As the welder, you can't make mistakes, can you, mate? As the fabricator, you can't.
Definitely not.
I wonder if it's just on laptops and Windows 11 or something, the error messages, because if I put my laptop on, it might have gone like it, but on the phone, it's no problem making a message.
Can you see I'm all you Windows users? I'm waving my Linux at you. Linux free. Linux costs nothing.
Mr. Burke. Oh, you changed your name, Mr. Burke. That's much better.
Mr. Burke, peace be upon him.
Peace be upon him.
Shouldn't trigger
Yeah,
it.
that's the only error messages I was getting, trying to write your name in.
Yeah, so we'll change it to Mr. Burke, peace be upon him.
Yeah, that's the one, son. It's the one. I think it's the search engines, they just get it mixed up with another word, you know?
Yeah, they're expecting racism straight away, aren't they?
Cool. So they're on it. Even the search engines do that, don't
I remember when my name wasn't offensive.
they?
Remember the days?
Listen, offensive to a computer.
Yeah.
Right. It's just computer generated search engines, you know?
Yeah, indeedy.
Oh, what it's like to be a white man these days, isn't it, mate?
Oh, it's grim, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good.
It's grim, it's grim.
So, what have you guys been up to today? Have you been up to much?
No, I've just, like I said, doctors this morning, I had to get insulin because I had my big injection of my insulin. So, Migsy reminded me, which was great because I totally forgot. I'd probably been going hypoglycemic by now.
Well done, Migsy.
So well done to Migsy. Thank you very much. And yeah, come on. Got delivered, had me injection and knocked me spark out, man. Oh, here we got. Oh my god! Oh my god! We've got a bloody proper geezer up here. What's going on, Mark?
Yes.
Oh, always good to see you.
Hello, are you all right, everybody?
Yeah.
What's happening with all these messages then?
All right. It's when you're typing, it's coming up. Hang on, I think I've got another page open.
And is that on a laptop?
I'll just close YouTube down.
Yeah. God, I'll come in on my phone then. I'd have probably been getting it. That's the first time I've had Mark up here. One of my heroes. I love Mark. Fine.
How ahead? Most of the night bots seem to pick it up, you know. I think that's where the problem's coming in, isn't it? Those night bots.
Same here, Aura. On the phone, I haven't seen one. I think it's guys on the laptops that are having problems. And do you know what? I was going to come in on my laptop and all, and I just couldn't be bothered to get off my arse and walk over the other side of the road and pick up my laptop. So I thought, I'll fuck it, do it on the phone. Thank God I did. Good.
Yeah, I think what it is when you're typing, it's sending message, and then it's like a couple of second pause, and it's coming up error. Try again with a red X. So I thought, oh, it did that before. So I rebooted computer, came back on, and it was still doing it. So I typed up phone, and then that was sending, and then that it wasn't showing up on screen. So I don't know what's going off with that.
That's what we're doing with my marker with my phone. I was typing with my phone, it weren't showing up on that one. I just reset the YouTube app and then typed and it come through. So it's got to be a problem with YouTube.
Yeah, it's a YouTube thing, isn't it?
But like when I rebooted or something, it's asking me, it's doing a check. You know, like Microsoft, they're always trying to force stuff on you. Yeah. And they were doing a check on your system and saying that my system's not powerful enough to run Windows 11. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh my God.
So, I don't know if they've messed about with them.
Big up, James. It's flat.
Yo.
It's definitely flat.
Yo.
All
right.
Yeah, I was coming up to say the same thing. You get an error message. I think what it is, I'm not sure. Obviously, I think it might be a YouTube update because they're planning on putting embedding ads into as you upload your videos. They're planning on embedding ads into the videos itself.
Oh, great.
So maybe they're starting to unleash that. I don't know. So you won't have no choice but to watch fucking ads. Once that happens, they'll actually be embedded into the videos you upload. So as as you're uploading the video, they'll be, putting adverts within your video.
Yeah.
There'll be no way of avoiding watching, because at the moment I've got no videos. I've got no ads. I don't get no ads because of a certain trick that you do.
I pay the extra money.
Yeah, you're a blocker and some filters that allow me not to get ads, but that could soon be a thing of the past because, like I say, they're embedding them.
So
Well,
is
I've got
it
a
not
choice.
monetized? They put
You
ads
have to
into
go to
that.
premium. You have to go to premium to.
That's what I'm running
I
now.
have premium anyway. I think it's well worth it to get rid of the adverts. Well worth it.
Yeah,
Well, I just got rid
that's
of
what
Spotify, so I might go premium.
Yeah, I'm on premium now for about 3 or 4 months. I've been on it, and then
Well,
like, I
How
thought,
much is it? How much
Hey.
is it, Mark? How much is it?
I think it's $12.99 a month.
yeah, it
But
is.
like,
Yeah.
I thought I'll try it.
You can get a family one, JJ. I don't know if any of your family use YouTube, but you can get a family one, so you can get like 7 people. I don't know how many. I'm just saying, there's so
Has it
many
improved
people
it
on
for you,
it.
Mark?
Pardon?
Sorry, Mark. Has it improved it for you paying
Oh.
for the?
Yeah, because like, like I go up to my mum and dad's and they're like watch YouTube on telly. Do you know,
Yeah.
like for a TV app. And I ain't joking, they watch all them like things with them like Korean type people all digging holes in ground and building stuff. And there's
Yeah.
adverts.
Oh,
They
yeah.
bombard you with adverts on there, and I can't deal with it, mate.
No.
So that's
No.
why I signed up.
I'll pay the extra not to see him yet.
Yeah, but it's like a sneak away, innit? Like getting people on.
Oh yeah.
It's just money, isn't it? They want more. They're $1 billion company as well, but
Yeah.
they want more. They just always want more, don't they?
It's like what Sky done when they started taking over the boxing and that. When they like you had to pay for Sky, like Sky Sports, and you got the boxing, blah blah blah. And then they thought, right, let's fucking get them again. Let's do pay for you. And not only have you got to pay for the sports channel, you have to fucking pay for the actual pay per view as well, which is a con. I mean, just absolute con.
Didn't Netflix start doing that? Do you know, like putting adverts in some films on?
I don't know. I don't use Netflix.
No, I don't myself. But do you know, like the adverts, just like if they get bad with adverts, you'll just like switch off.
That's ridiculous, isn't it? Yeah, it's ridiculous that they're forcing you to watch adverts. Fucking ridiculous.
Yep. That's what they do, isn't it? If you
everyone anyway,
they'll find a way to get it.
I'll tell you what, I'll call you Mr. Burke on panels and the Burke in chat. How's that, Diggy?
That's really nice.
Fair?
Thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate your kindness very much.
Hello, Mark, by the way. Thanks for the membership the other day.
Yeah, Arky were on about, kept saying he wanted one, so I thought I'll try it, and he got one, didn't he?
That's lucky.
It's really cool when someone does that. Good job.
Yeah. So who's got the better anvil here then? Who's got the best anvil? Is it James Patrick or Mr. Burke?
Me. Mine's bigger.
Well, yours might be bigger. I've got a little indoor one, and I've got a big old, what do you call it, outside? Big old.
Oh
no, I ain't got a proper one. I just got a little mini jeweler's one.
Use
my inspiration, by the way. But it's come in handy already.
Yeah. Did you get one?
I'll definitely get one.
No, mine's bigger than that. Well, maybe not bigger, but it's wider. The actual endpoint is wider.
Yeah, shorter and wider.
Yeah.
The mistake I made.
It's probably about inch and a half.
There's no easy way to fix this one down, unfortunately. But I will have to drill some holes through it.
What are you using them?
No, that's what I don't. No, that's why it goes in. That's why they go in like that. So you've got a bolt in either side.
No, well, no,
it's sloped in.
They're not like. There's no little thing for it at all for the bolt to catch, mate. That's smooth as a smooth thing. But I use that anyway. I use that part and this part here. I use them as much as I use the top. You know what I mean? You can see where I've worn the paper.
Yeah, Mark had a great question there. What are you using them for?
Is it just like making jewellery and stuff?
Yeah, it's jewellery. I straightened my toothpick up with it. It was fucking blinding. Absolutely brand new.
Yeah, you see big ones that carve out and stuff. No, when I used to go there.
I've lost that coin. I had a 10p piece and I was dinging it into like a half round shape, and I've lost it somewhere, but it was doing quite well.
I like it when they build them out of railway line.
Tracks, yeah, tracks.
They get a segment, and brilliant. That lovely.
I was in Thailand one time, right, and they were
Angela's having trouble as well.
A length of a railway line on like piles of tires or something, and at the one end they had a tent over it. and they were feeding it into a blacksmith forge, chopping pieces off, and they were making scissors and shit right there, and knives right there out of this railway line, mate. What an amazing fucking bit of entrepreneurship, if you like. They just bought a railway line, set a tent up around it, and go off chopping it up. And mate, they were working hard too. I bought one. I had a knife. I had it for years and years and years. It was really cool.
Yeah,
really
there's an old guy at our work. He's been there nearly 50 odd year, and he's got an old train track what he uses to hammer things and flatten things, and while he's fabricating and that. Yeah,
they're in great shape, aren't they?
Yeah, he's promised me,
isn't it, that rail track? They don't have any. They don't allow for expansion on railway lines, do they?
No. Well, he's promised it me. He says when he retires, he says he's going to put it in my bay for me. So I went, mint, nice one, cheers, pal.
Yeah. So they go all wiggly when it gets hot, don't they? Because there's no expansion. They don't allow for expansion on them because they're welded up, don't they?
Yeah.
See the way they weld them?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, that's amazing how they do that.
Yeah.
They fucking
with that machine.
They just like clasp it.
Got to pour some thermite or something down there.
Something like clasp it, heat it up, and it gets heated up and all that, and boom, it's fucking done.
Yeah, I think it is thermite on the top.
Yeah,
it's like it melts out metal, doesn't it? Like liquid molten, and then it shapes it.
Yeah, and then they just trim it up after that, don't they? And off they go.
Amazing what they do now with machines, isn't it? Absolutely unbelievable.
Steel, that railway line steel, so it allows itself, it can bend like that, and then it'll take its shape back later when it cools, when the weather cools.
One day there won't be no jobs for humans, I'm telling you.
Well, somebody's got to build, I don't know. Somebody's got to write the code. No, that's all being done now.
That Linda's Tech Tips just been on about that AI. He says it's not like real as what people think it is.
How do you mean?
That Linda's Tech Tips that does all computer stuff.
Okay, and not somebody else, I don't think.
Yeah, he does all, Linux operating systems, and it tests all computers out and everything like that, and it goes right into it. It's got a massive team.
Oh, okay. Who is it?
It's called Linus Tech Tips.
Oh, Linux. Yeah.
Oh, Linus. Yeah.
Like that. Yeah, Linus. Sorry. He does all computer stuff and networks and everything like that. Doing all top end stuff.
Yeah.
Right. I think the bloke.
Yeah, years, Linux, isn't it? It's a big company.
Yeah, it's got loads of people working, haven't they?
Right. Oh, that's him. Yeah. Subscribe. That's a vinyl record. This is him. Yeah. Oh, the energy these Americans put into programming, put into the stuff they make, even when they're introducing it. This is what this is, and this is this. Let's go. Okay. To the shed.
It's like when I bought my house years ago, there were like loads of stuff that were left in.
YouTube is fucking up bad.
I'm going to say
is YouTube buffering for anyone? Sorry, Mark.
Yeah, it's for me. Spinning on computer it is.
Yeah, me too.
Sounds great. Yeah. Not got one buffer, one.
Yeah, they update it in different. They update it in different times, JJ. So for the phone, they'll update it at a different time. For the computer, a different time. For like Chromebooks and blah blah blah.
Is it worth JJ restarting anything or what? JJ?
No, I wouldn't bother. I wouldn't bother.
Yeah.
If still doing it, it's gonna be the same. I just wait till they're done.
Come back on mine.
It's clear for mine.
Yeah, it's come back.
Yeah, mine's back now as well.
I
just got to hit the live button.
Hey, look, Jackie's saying the lives are buffering. Oh, it must be the PCs and the laptops they're doing now because.
Yeah, the Windows updates.
Chat's come back.
I'm on PC now. Mine seems a bit.
I've got it on computer and stuff like that, but I'm on phone. But it's coming through on chat and computer is working again now.
Yeah.
Madness.
It's a shame they can't do that with our bank accounts and make our bank accounts have an update, isn't it? You know,
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be
we all
nice?
go dodging and we all end up billionaires.
Could work the other way though.
That'd be great, wouldn't it?
That way, I'll be drawing it all out, me, before they even go. Shit, we've made a mistake.
Someone did that in America, didn't they? By accident, they were deposited something like 4 million into their bank account, and they started. They were worried about it, and they thought, "Oh, okay, let's pay a bill, see what happens." So they paid a bill, and nothing happened, and they paid a bill, and nothing happened. In the end, obviously, something happened, and they fucking, I don't know if they went to jail, but they ended up spending it all and being liable for the money.
Oh, well, I was having a good time on it. Woo-hoo.
Yeah,
That weren't their fault, was it?
They should have invested it.
Listen, mate,
And
I
they
would have
could
got
have paid
that.
it back.
That's it. Yeah, get the investment money.
Yeah.
I used to work at this place, and it's the envelope printing place years ago. And brother-in-law used to work there. And one week, because we used to get paid weekly, but 1 week they'd messed up in office and they'd paid everybody wrong wages. So, like, my brother-in-law got the top bosses, bloke who won't company. They got his wage, and they got like a $4,000 wage packet. Do you know? And his brother-in-law, he only goes and spends it. Doesn't he? He told people at work that he'd paid his windows off and everything like that. And then they got him into office or something. They says, "Oh, you're going to have to pay this back. You know it was a mistake and all." He says, "Oh yeah." So, and they were paying it back something like £50 a week or something. Something ridiculous like that. And then a couple of weeks later, they left company.
Good for him. Good for him.
Do you know the bloke?
Told him, fuck off! Take it out of this. Take it out of my face.
The bloke who won't company, he had a bit of road rage with this woman. He'd used his Range Rover to push this woman's car or something, and the police arrested him like that, and they were like more or less threatening, like that he's going to have to lay out people off, sort of thing, if he ends up going to jail. And they ended up sending him to jail or something, and company still were okay. But he tried making a blackmail card.
Wow. So they can send you to jail for them making a mistake.
Nice fellas.
No. Oh,
No, he's using his car as a weapon.
Yeah. That with his car and all that. He tried to push this woman out of the way in the car because he had some road rage.
Right.
Yeah.
You can't be doing that. You can't park that there.
Yeah. I think he got something like 6 months, I think it was.
Wow. He must have scared her as well.
Yeah, well, like I said, it's all consequences, isn't there?
Some peoples are crazy. They are indeed.
So you brushed your hair today, Niggy? Very nice.
Mate, not only that, I took it personally. I've trimmed my beard as well. I hope you noticed. In fact, I'm at a stage now. You might even call me handsome.
You're well.
You're pushing it there, but
I smell lovely. I smell of brute. I just got out the shower and I put on my old R. Henry's brute. Yeah, I loved it.
Branch it all over.
You look nearly as young as me.
Yeah, we are. We could be sisters, me and JJ. We're almost identical twins.
Right, so what is the big talk of today? The big talk today is Vega doxed himself. Do you believe it's true or do you believe it's false?
No, fucking hell. Come on.
Bollocks in it, James. Exactly.
He's done it once. He's done it before, right? And he's not that young, right? Plus, I've seen him. Plus, he's got fucking grey, short grey hair.
I'll do it every time.
Yeah, I seen that picture. Like somebody put a picture up before with him with short grey hair. I think like when you don't know what a person.
I tried to get a picture of him. I went to his channel earlier, but he took them all down. There was one. I think there was one where he actually showed his face, not fully, but and they're all gone.
All right. I have no idea what he looks like.
He's
an ugly bastard.
Yeah.
He's so fucking ugly. Untrue.
Say it 3 times, Mark. He's sure to appear. Vincent Vega, Vincent Vega, Vincent Vega. He's Beetlejuice, isn't he?
Yeah, he's also a liar. Let's not forget. He still didn't apologise for that shit he was on about.
Yep. Get up here, Vincent, and apologise to Mr. Burke.
It's like-
Plus, he suffers from reefer madness.
Oh, that's
Suffers
insane.
from that.
I mean, that's just so flipping 50 years ago.
Do you know when you get used to listening to somebody's voice, you have a picture, don't you, of what they look like, and when you see the person, it's like different than what you imagined.
Always,
Yeah.
always is. You're right there, and you think, wow, I didn't expect that. Do you always see the person in a more positive light than when you actually see them?
Do you remember that Monty Python's did a sketch about a guy, Mr. I can't remember, was it Coconut or something? No. A guy who would go into a restaurant and just eat and eat and eat until he exploded. Do you remember that guy?
Oh, Mr. Creosote.
Creosote. Good thinking. Well remembered, mate.
Creosote.
Creosote.
That's what you
I
put on part of fence with, isn't it? Creosote.
One more waffle and he exploded. See, that's Vega to me. That's the picture I've got.
Yeah, they give him that after the 8 minutes, don't they, at end? And he explodes.
Surely, what's the worst that could happen? So yeah,
it'll be on YouTube, that won't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's one for me, absolutely.
He's got that thing, and he's got that voice, you know, like that. It's like you can tell it's something from radio.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like you'd happily sit there and listen to him for ages.
Can anyone name the American one? Anyone name the American Monty Python actor?
No, I
The
never watched
sole
it.
American one. The only American one.
Was that Giles? Wasn't Giles? Somebody was
Terry.
Oh fuck, mate!
Terry Gilligan.
Yeah, okay. I love them, mate. I love the Monty Python.
Terry Gilligan.
Yeah, he was in Jingle, wasn't he?
He wrote a lot of films. He's a good writer. Wrote a lot of the sketches and films.
Yeah.
Life of Brian, wasn't it?
Life of Brian and Willow. He wrote The Willow. I think.
Life of Brian.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, real cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they weren't in Time Bandits, were they?
Ooh,
I'm not sure if that was Sean Connery. Sean Connery was in that. But that was a good film.
Yeah, I enjoyed that film. I thought it was a good.
That was Small People as well, wasn't it?
Yeah. Dwarf.
You might have done.
I heard you're not allowed to say midget. Dwarfism, isn't it?
Dwarfism. Yeah.
Yeah, I prefer older stuff, me. Because I don't think there's out on TV, comedy-wise, it makes you laugh.
Yeah, there's not a lot anymore, is there? There's not a lot. Only Falls and All, because I watch that all the time. That's timeless.
Yeah, only
for me.
But there's that other one as well, in there, you know, In Between the Zealous make me laugh.
Which one? Sorry?
In Betweeners, you know, them
yeah.
lads.
Oh, yeah, that can be quite funny.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, some of the things I'd say. Yeah.
And then,
friends.
Yeah, stuff like Max and Paddy and Phoenix Nights.
Bus wanker.
Yeah. See, there are some. There are some quite much. Oh, is that old now? I guess it is quite old now, isn't it?
They're all showing on In Betweeners on is it Channel 4 or you're on TV at work?
Okay. So I listen to the radio when I go to bed. I listen to BBC Radio 4 Extra, and they play. Who do we get? Some of the guys, Spike Milligan and the Goodies, and not the Goodies.
I remember Goodies.
Yeah. Getting names now as we're speaking, but yeah, so they play.
Tim Brooke Taylor and Bill Oddie.
Yeah, Bill Oddie.
Cool.
Graham Gardner was an actual boxer, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Bill Oddie's the only one that's alive, isn't he? He's the only one alive, Bill Oddie now.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's more in conservation.
The other's dead.
Are they really? Well, all the goodies are dead apart from Bill Oddie.
No, apart from Bill Oddie, yeah.
Bloody hell.
What, dead?
Imagine it's going back a bit. Is that show, isn't it?
Yeah, they're all dead,
Yeah.
Dave. They're all dead, Dave. They're all dead, Dave.
Are they dead? Like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, they're all dead, Dave. Anyone know that? Anyone know that reference?
Got a clue.
No?
No, happy birthday. Beautiful.
Oh,
Red Dwarf.
Serendipity.
Red Dwarf, isn't it?
Happy
First episode of Red Dwarf. When he
It
comes
sounded
out
like
of
a-
cryogenics. Yeah, when he comes out.
Birthday, Serendipity. Happy birthday to you. Woo. How was that?
Right, guys, can I let you crack on while I take my dog out for a quick toilet because he's had something to eat and he can eat a toilet. So you guys crack on. Tell
Okay.
people if they try and get in. I've gone for 5 minutes. So see you in a minute, guys. Come on, boy.
Okay, mate.
No worries.
No.
Cheers,
James.
Happy birthday, beautiful Serendipity.
Indeed.
Happy birthday.
How old are
Yeah.
you?
Birthday with my family and friends.
Yeah, I
Oh, that's
weren't much of a TV person, me. Only Fools and Horses and Max and Paddy I really watched. But other than that, we're more
What
films.
about the young ones?
Yeah,
The
I've
young
watched
ones?
that a bit. Yeah, a bit of it. Yeah.
Yeah, young ones. And
What
then,
about
do you remember
40
that?
Towers?
My mum used to watch 40 Towers a lot.
Yeah, there were only 12 episodes, weren't they, or something? Do you
Yeah,
remember that?
one
Other,
series, wasn't it?
yeah, do you remember that other one? That Filthy Rich and Cat Flap.
Never watched that.
Oh, yeah, Nigel Planer.
Yeah, and they were killing all them milkmen and throwing them in cupboard. We're on a bed one
Oh,
series of that as well.
disgusted. Nigel Planer. He was the agent, wasn't he? They were like they thought they were actors. What's his name? And Adrian Edmondson and what's his name?
Rick
The one
Mail.
that died. Yeah,
Rick
they were
Mail.
like actors, and he was probably the worst agent ever in the history of agents. Fucking Nigel Planer.
Oh, I missed
Yeah.
Quite
that.
slimy character. Quite slimy he was.
Yeah, I seen something on YouTube. Is it yesterday about Rick Mail? Do you know, like, is it 10 years or something since he's died?
Yeah,
No.
we're
Is it?
asking it on. Yeah, I seen
Yeah,
it on Facebook. Yeah, yes. We're at a picture with him and his family.
Well, they were interviewing that Ed Edmondson, and he was starting to cry on that, you know, because he was upset because he'd missed him. You know, missing him.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, he was his partner, wasn't he, for a long, long time.
Yeah.
Best buddies, weren't they?
Was indeed.
He
Yeah.
even wrote a letter to Rick Mail's mum, do you know, about, do you know, and she remembered us how happy they were. They were all in the garden together, you know, doing all writing and stuff like that, and they were all laughing and joking.
Yeah. Yeah. When you lose people.
And then there was that other one, what they? I think that Rick Mail, didn't he first appear on Not the 9 o'clock news? Is it that Kevin Turvey, I think it was?
Possibly.
Was it?
Yeah, Kevin Turvey used to do them
Not-
daft interviews.
Kevin Turvey.
Yeah, do you remember that do you remember that scene from was it not the 9 o'clock news where Pamela what was her name? Pamela Pamela Stevenson. She comes walking in the front door and one of her tits hanging out. And he goes, what are you doing? She goes, oh fuck, I've left the baby on the bus.
And then there was that other comedy one. Is it that guy with, and he had thin hair on top on it. Griff Rhys Jones, I think it was, and that other guy.
Smith and Jones, weren't they?
Smith and Jones, yeah.
Stephen Fry. Oh, yes.
Yeah, I just remember the sketch.
Mel Smith, yeah, Mel Smith.
They were behind a sports car or something, shagging exhaust pipes and stuff. You know, like a daft sketch.
Lovely.
Yeah, such I think I'm more stuck in past me. You know, like stuff like you're on the buses and you know, like Carry On type films and all that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's not political correct and all that, but you know.
Goodness gracious me, if you're talking about non-political correct, they would.
Let's go for an English. Go for an English.
Proper revelation now. Really funny. Make me howl at them. 52.
It's all changed that much, isn't it? When you look back, do you know, like stuff like it ain't half hot mum and all them.
Yeah.
You know, like
Oh,
from what
yeah.
you get, from what you get now, and it's rubbish.
Yeah. But the casual racism and stuff that they'd get away that you could not possibly do now.
I love you, boy.
Sure
Why
they
do
will.
you whisper green grass? Why tell the trees what you know? Whispering grass, don't tell the trees, 'cause the trees don't wish or know.
What was it,
Come on,
that,
Luffy boy.
that little one or something? Was it Don something? I think it was called.
Yeah.
It must have been about 4 foot something.
What are you saying? What are you
There
saying?
were a character, weren't there? And they called him Don. I think
Yeah.
was it Don Lemon or something like that.
Don, definitely Don, that's for sure. It's a funny surname. I'm going to have to look it up.
Remember? Yeah. You look it up, mate. Do. You like us singing beautiful
Don Estelle. Don Estelle.
Don Estelle. We're just on it today, aren't we?
Our car bonnet. And we obviously Windsor Davis, sloppy boy.
Yeah. All over it like white on rice, lad.
It's like all them old classic ones, you know. I like the old like 60s ones where you can see all old cars and how they're dressed and stuff, you know. Like there's a film. It's probably a classic one called Nobody Talks, and I think what I can remember and all, and it's called The Plank, and it's just like this comedy sketch just going around with this plank, following this plank round.
Who was that, man? Who did that?
Jimmy Tarbuck and all. Everybody were in it, and
was it Leslie Crowther? Did he do it? Do you remember him?
There were loads. If you look at the cast listing on that, there were quite a load of stars in there.
He did do it. Terry, what's his name? Jimmy Tarbuck done it, didn't he, as well?
Yeah.
Bruce Forsyth done it.
That's right. Bruce Forsyth. Yeah. Nice to see.
Leslie, Leslie Crowther. Here's a fact for you. Leslie Crowther was the father-in-law of Phil Lynott.
Was he?
Guitar?
Yeah. From Thin Lizzy.
Oh yeah, wrong tune. I was thinking Gary Moore. I went all Gary Moore on me. Best guitar solo ever. Gary Moore. What was it called? Something nice. Parisian Walkways, Parisian Nights. Come on, help me.
Don't know what you're saying, Niggy.
All right, I'll have a look. What was his famous?
I went right into that 70s type music.
Oh, mate, it was the best guitar.
No, when you go back now and like stuff like ELO and stuff like that, and like
I've always liked ELO.
Yeah, like some tunes that's in that like
Roy Wood. Roy Wood was the first singer to ELO. Then he left for.
I went to see Status Quo when I was young.
We've got hello Stevie, how are you?
Hello.
Sorry it took time, I was out with the doggy.
No problemo.
Hello.
So
Parisian Walkways was the tune. Gary Moore, you'll know it as soon as you hear this intro. If I can, I don't know, I can't play it, can I? Because you'll have to. You can't play thingy tunes, can you? Commercial tunes.
Like that, Guardians of the Galaxy. That's got some good old classic tunes in.
Yeah.
So you get theme track for that.
Oh, it's a shame I can't play that. You'd have recognised that straight away. Come on. One of my all-time favourites.
Go on, have a guess how many subs I am on now. Have a guess.
Pardon?
Have a guess how many subs I'm on now.
220.
No.
Now.
More than that yesterday.
Might be more.
263. 263.
260 might be more.
Oh, Mark, good guess again. See you, beautiful serendipity. Have a great birthday. Have a great time. Sing. Don't forget to sing.
You can sing, I'm not.
Plank was Eric Sykes and
I gotta get back.
Tired.
Here we go.
261 now.
The chat knows. Sorry?
261 now. Subs.
Wow.
Yeah, no one out.
Views is 4.0k. Watch time is 141.7.
I hope you're not letting all these subs go to your head.
No.
Don't let it
just
go
a
to your
type guy.
head. No, 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 no.
Don't
Yeah,
let
that's what happened to Live. That's what happened to Live Free, wasn't it?
come down on me. What?
Live Free or something. His power went to his head, didn't it?
Apparently, I believe so. Do you know, I didn't know the guy. I arrived on the scene just after he...
Well, I only lived, do you know where he used to live? I don't know if he still lives there now, but I only live about a mile and a half away from him.
Okay.
Well, he don't live there anymore. I don't think he's allowed near that fucking area anymore. Is he?
I don't know. So he's still with his girlfriend. Must be with her
Well,
still.
no, he beat her up, didn't he?
It was domestic
He went to
violence.
jail.
Charges, man.
No, but I would have thought, you know, with being kids' dad and all that, you thought that it probably might have worked things out and stuff.
Well, well, I don't know.
Well, for me, once you've hit somebody, you've crossed the line.
Apparently, he smashed the ass up. He threatened her with a knife. I don't know if this is true.
I thought he attacked the ex-girlfriend or something.
No, the mother of his children.
I thought it was his ex-girlfriend or something who came round and caused an argument. That's what it was all about.
No, because I think because he was knobbing that bird, wasn't he? That other auditor bird. Can't remember her name now.
I'll listen to that.
I think maybe she found out and had a row. Serendipities.
Serendipity.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear.
It's just fighting YouTubers. It's just fighting YouTubers.
I don't know, but it didn't expect
I don't
to
know.
like this today.
A new account opened up today, I think. And Miggsy's sorted it out. I normally jump in, normally a troll and then do that, innit? I don't know.
I don't know, but until they say something like nasty or whatever, you know, because you could make an account up today.
Yep.
And then
Hello,
you know what I mean?
How you doing?
Yeah, don't worry about it. Fine, don't matter.
JJ, is Jamie gone live?
At least wait until they're being nasty.
Is who gone live?
Jamie, is he gone live tonight?
I don't know.
Queen B, thank you.
Like
Mei Chong.
Queen
B.
Big up, love one. Arc Ash, he still says the earth is round.
No one mentioned the globe.
I've been to every corner of the globe. Oh dear, what was that?
There was one thing on my mind regarding it, right? When you look at the moon and it's a crescent moon, right? If the moon wasn't a ball, you wouldn't get a crescent moon, right? Would you?
No, you wouldn't, mate. Absolutely right.
I think with me, I'm more an anarchist sort of area because like there's that much shit what they put out and fake videos and all that. You know, it's just like I've got to a stage where you don't trust people. Do you know what I mean? And then like
he's deaf today.
I'm going to be kept.
Arcash is deaf today. What did you say?
What's he done? He said the globe is flat. It's a flat globe. So I was learning a bit about that today, about how it affects, how the shape of the Earth affects satellites in orbit, because it's fatter in the center. It affects the orbit of stuff because there's slight different pull of gravity, and when you're orbiting like this, it can alter the orbit, kind of. Do you know what I mean? Instead of orbiting
Which is the same as the moon. The moon is closer at some points and further away in other points, in other times, isn't it? So
nothing. It's
closer and further away.
Yeah, not perfectly round, but it is weird that it's tidally locked. I mean, how you capture a moon in the first place must be.
I don't believe it myself.
amazing tale. But
well, it's supposed to have been the debris from the two planets. There was another planet similar to Earth, and they collided, and that's just the debris from the collision.
Which itself is still only quite a loose theory, isn't it? But they are trying to prove it. I mean, they are proving it in small parts. Some of the stuff they collected on the moon.
Yeah, but Arcus won't believe it. That's
but
sure.
The dome thing were in Simpsons as well, so it must be true.
Yeah,
it must be. Yeah, they predict so much, don't they? Those buggers, they do predict so much. It's really uncanny.
They did it with Trump, didn't they? Coming down escalators, golden escalators.
Yeah,
and
with the what's his name? The Saudi Arabia prince or king, whatever his name is, someone else, and they ran this sort of like light or fire or something. 3 of them. Yeah, that was like they'd done a few years before it happened.
Yeah, they did.
It makes you wonder if they've done it deliberately, though. It makes you wonder: is it done? Did they do that deliberately? Did they do these things deliberately? Because
you know that Lisa, they did her once as president of America. Do you know she was in all purple, in the purple. But you know that what is it? Her that sidekick to Biden, Kamala. What she legs up, whatever they call her.
Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris. Yeah, she's been like in purple a few times, you know. And then they did one with Justin Trudeau. All truckers were coming out in distance, you know, down the road.
Yeah.
And Justin Trudeau climbing out a window with like a spider, and they were running off into distance, and when all truckers were coming. Oh. Yeah. Say Lord.
You mean Justin Castro, right? You do mean Justin Castro.
Yeah. Have you seen pictures of him? It's a spitting image, isn't it?
Oh no, mate. I know. It's just uncanny. And they were very close. Their family were very close. Yeah, they had holidays together and shit like that.
Yeah. And apparently, I think his mum was a bit of a like a easy or whatever.
Yeah. You call it goer from women.
And then I heard something about the dad was supposed to be gay on that, but you never know, do you? But like you say, when you see them pictures side by side. I love all that kind of stuff. I know, like people say,
his brother died of a drug overdose. They got him out. They got him out of trouble. Oh, excuse me. They didn't go to jail because his dad was like so high up in the fucking government. So they're not fucking. They're all crooks, aren't they? That's what it is. They're all fucking crooks.
And then you look at that. But you look at Macron's wife or something. She's a lot older than him, and they're saying that she's supposed to be a bloke. So if you've seen that, there were some journalists investigating, and then they started cracking down on these journalists.
She's
a video out. Yes, if you look at her, there's loads of. I see loads of them videos about saying, "Oh, so this is a man" and stuff like this. Look at things, you know, about body lines, you know, like.
No, yeah, Michelle Obama.
Michael Obama.
They call it Adonis belt, don't they? And only men have it. And then they start like Venus Williams and all that. They reckon they are as well. And I like, you know, when they say to you, like, "Oh, you're a conspiracy theorist" and all that. I mean, you start looking into stuff.
That's some weird shit around, isn't there?
Yeah. But you look at some, you know, like queens and stuff like that, and they all look like they've got man faces and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like Denmark and stuff like this. And you go back through ages of like some kings and stuff like that, and queens.
Well, have you seen that Deegan's video about Michelle Obama?
No.
Actually, but I've seen quite a few of them. No, what's it? Is it that one where she's walking down steps and she's like arranging like a bloke. Arranging himself.
Yeah, moving his knob out of the way. And there's one where he's dancing. Well, he's dancing, and you see his knob. And there's where Obama is calling Michael his husband.
It says, "Oh, Michael and I." Michael and I,
my husband. What?
Just about to
did you hear about that other guy sort of thing that's supposed to give him fellatio or something in one of limousines? A bloke's come out and says that he's give Obama fellatio.
Limousine head giver.
Yeah, honestly, there's all these that are out there. Do you know what I mean? It's come out on in a thing and said about it, and it was.
He looks
He went
gay
out
though,
to get
doesn't he?
some. He went out to get some coke or something apparently, but
Oh, it's a crazy world, mate. It's a crazy world. And on that note, I'm going to dip out for a little bit, guys. I'm going to make myself something to eat before it's too late.
all right, nice chatting.
Yeah, much love, guys.
Mr. Burke.
Big up, Niggy.
Big up. Take care, gentlemen. Stay safe. That's the main thing. I'll see you later.
Yeah. Well,
Hello, MC. What's happening, guys? Yeah.
Where did
Yes, I think Chat's just saying she's going to do a live.
I
some
just wondered
competition.
what happened to her?
TP, you shouldn't really write that in here, sweetie. Okay, you're not supposed to come and
It's not cricket, young lady.
Yeah, that's not cricket to come in and say I'm doing a live to try and poach my people. Okay, sweetheart, I'm not closing it down just yet. But if you want to wait, I'll send them over to you after I'm finished, if you want. But yeah, you shouldn't do that for that. You shouldn't do that.
Shouldn't do it.
Not fair. Not fair to do that in someone's panel. So I better remove that, haven't I?
I've done it.
Done it. Thank you.
He's like innocent and all that, but I suppose he's got a lot to learn.
Yeah, she just don't know the ins and outs of YouTube now. That's all.
Yeah. Etiquette and all that.
She's done good though, hasn't she, in like 3 weeks?
Yeah, she's doing really well. She's smashing it. So good luck to her. Good luck to her. But yeah, it is the way it is. So what's it like now on the thing? Is it getting better on the laptops? Is the update
normal,
done?
Isn't it?
Seems to be fine now.
Yeah, she's been working fine on the phone. They're not updating the phone, are they?
Has Pork Chops welded himself to table?
I'm still here, mate. I'm just here again. As I always do, mate. I'm used to earwigging at work, you know what I mean? I earwig all day.
What sort of stuff do you like to do welding on? Is it?
We do all, mate. Aluminium, stainless, mild steel, everything, pal.
Is it? Do you get really good welds? Like, you know that you can get them fisheye welds and that?
Jam up, me.
Yeah, on tick.
Whole sea in the house. Big up, son.
Quite an art to weld aluminium, isn't it?
Yeah. When you see it like work, do you know when you see aluminium header tanks in cars and stuff, race cars? You see some at welds on them, and it's like fish eyes. You know, is it what they call it? Fish.
Yeah, fish eye.
Yeah, and welds look amazing.
Yeah.
You got to be quick with that, though.
Yeah, I've had to go messing about.
Massive holes in it, otherwise.
Oh yeah, you know what I mean. I'm not the best with Ali.
It forever, then.
I'm not the best with Ali, but I can do it. You know what I mean? But there's people in my place when they do Ali, it looks way neater than mine. But mine are quite neat, but theirs is way better.
Yeah, is it intricate work or is it just like big jobs?
No, it's intricate.
Jobs. Big jobs. That's funny.
No, you know what I mean? Like say like stuff like custom like boat liners and stuff, you know, petrol tanks.
He can't say. He can't say.
Yeah, I can't say what I'm actually welding.
Is it like Official Secrets Act?
Yeah, because I'd have to shoot you if I told you, like, Mark. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if you need any help with your settings and stuff, give us a shout.
Yeah, man.
I'm only kidding. I
know, yeah, but I'd come to you, Mark, because you're a good lad.
Yeah. I've always fancied to go that, you know, because like you'd probably better make a few quid on sides, wouldn't you? Making gates and fences for people.
Yeah,
you know,
I thought you
stuff.
Soldered aluminium. It was about soldering it rather than welding it, but you can weld aluminium.
No, you do weld it. Yeah, you do weld it.
Wow, that's pretty hard.
Like I said, there's MIG welding and TIG. I suppose there's a lot to learn, isn't there?
Yeah.
there's loads. Yeah, I've been welding since I was like 16. You know what I mean? I never went to college for it or anything like that, but I've been doing it ever since that through my life. So it's like when I apply for a job, I'm so classed as a skilled welder. So because it's experience I've had.
Yeah, like I say, it's a good skill in it. I can also make money on side on that, couldn't you?
Oh, I've done. Yeah, I used to always make money on side when at my brother's place, and there were times like when I bought. Well, I think I've still got my welder in shed. I've got a gasless MIG and a TIG, I think, somewhere. I used to go out and do like people's gates and stuff, you know what I mean, and cars underneath the cars and that.
I like to create stuff like that. Do you know them plasma cutters and stuff like that? You can get they're all CNC plasma cutters and all that now, aren't they?
Yeah. We've got 2 CNC plasmas and we've also got an Andel plasma.
Yeah, I should do a CNC machine, but it would just envelopes, like on a cutting printed sheets out on a die cutting machine. I used to quite enjoy that. But like some of these like new machines now, they're doing all where they're interchangeable heads, where they can take all heads out.
Yeah.
Auto changes. When you're doing like 5-axis machines doing like engine blocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like all stuff like that, all mechanical stuff.
So what do you use when you're welding aluminium? Then is it just an aluminium thread, or is it an iron thread to weld it?
What you mean in like your tungsten or whatever? You know.
No, when you're welding aluminium, is it an aluminium rod that you put into the welder?
Yeah.
Or an iron one?
No, an aluminium one, mate.
Oh. But it's different heats then. You've got to make sure it's perfect or it'll melt it. And
same with stainless.
Melts softer, doesn't it?
Yeah, same with stainless. You've got to use a stainless rod because stainless doesn't rust. So if you put an iron rod in stainless, that weld, then because it was like a steel rod, it would rust.
Yeah.
It's all got to be the same material, doesn't it? What you're welding to.
Yeah.
And have you ever tried it on? Is it titanium? When you weld and it gets heat and it starts going blue and green. And
I've never tried titanium, but
have you tried plastic? Have you ever welded plastic?
No, I've never tried that, mate.
Weld
quite
plastic.
easy to weld.
How can you weld plastic?
You get that thing, can't you? Like it's like a glue that melts it and it bonds it.
Well, no, it's just heat. It's just heat, and you use any old people use cable ties, but you can get this thing now that it's got it's like a soldering gun, but you put like a staple in it, and it heats up the staple, and you put it in so it supports it. So you've got metal supporting it, and you snip them off, and then you just cover it with more plastic with the heat gun, and then sand it down, and it's done.
Yeah.
Is that them? Have you seen them?
Fortune to buy like new bumpers and shit, and it saved people.
Yeah, I've seen that. Is it like a stapler? It staples it in, and then
yeah.
I've seen that doing that. Do you know that?
Have you ever seen them? Sorry, mate.
No, go on.
No, I'm just saying, have you seen that ever on, like, say, Facebook or out in the the welders where they just put it on and they just drag it down? It's like a MIG, but it's not. It's more like a TIG finish, and it's dead neat and it's dead quick. And it's the Chinese. Well, we bought one from China for 20 grand, and it come, and we tried setting up and that, and they were like, you know what I mean, because it's got water, the gas. And all that lot through it, and all the instructions are in Chinese. So we got a guy to come down. He said, "Is any lads trained to use this machine?" And the boss were like, "No, we just brought it in." Like sort of thing. He said, "No, you can't use it then." So we just wasted 20 grand because apparently if you get a flash off this machine, that's it. Your eyes are knackered. They're gone.
All right.
But there were some lads there trying to test it out and stuff. I'm like, good job you didn't get a flash off it.
Yeah, that channel, one of the channels that I watch or something, it's called Cletus McFarland. You know, it's like the DeWalt racing cars, drag racing, and helicopters and all sorts of things. But they've got their own group of lads, you know, what fix all cars and one does all welding, one's good on wiring, mechanics and stuff like that. They've got a really good welder there. You know, they just fabricate stuff.
Yeah.
They're really good watching them. You know, that building stuff from now.
Yeah. We do that as well, like from parts. Obviously, we get a job in sometimes, and it's all in parts off the laser machine, and then it's building it up from there.
Yeah, because when I watching one other channels earlier, they just bought a CNC, like a small version of a plasma cutter CNC, and it would save them loads of times, like cutting intricate brackets out.
Yeah.
But there's loads of them kind of machines where you can buy. You know, you can buy your own laser etching machines. You know, like do your own programs and just get it all etching. You know, like make your own fancy tiles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I do. I do like welding. I've enjoyed it all my life. Like I say, there were a time where I said I wouldn't mind a break from it. You know what I mean? Because I've been doing it that long now, and you know what? I had a break only for simple fact is obviously I lost my job with my brother and that, and obviously I need to get straight back into it. So I went driving, and I couldn't wait to get back into welding. Once I got back into welding, I was like, yeah, I'm at home now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's what you feel comfortable with, isn't it?
Yeah.
What is it you normally make then at your place, Chuck?
I can't really say, mate, because it'll give the place of where I work. People could just Google it and they find it straight away.
Oh, okay. So you don't make shelves or nothing. Something. Yeah, I know. I get what you mean.
That thing is supposed to be good money, wasn't it? That, you know, working on oil rigs and stuff. You know, like underwater welding and all that.
Oh, I've always wanted to do that. You know, static welding.
Yeah. I know my dad. He used to do scaffolding, and he got offered jobs on oil rigs before. You know, but he never took it. But his mate did, and his mate used to get like when they used to work so many weeks or months, whatever, on rig, and then they used to like go have a break, and the company used to pay for them flights anywhere around the world where they wanted to go.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, underwater welding, static welding on rigs were brilliant because you'd go down for 20 minutes, do a bit of welding down there, and then you come up and then you had to have a break because it was static. You had the static suits on. You had to have a break for half an hour, so you'd be sat in canteen having a brew and that, chilling, having a smoke and that, and then you go back down for 20 minutes and you get paid for the hour.
How are you doing, guys?
All right, Aki.
Hey, good to see you, Mark. Hope you're doing well.
What's happening?
Yeah, big up JJ soon. Hey, Porky,
Get
how
that
you
picture
doing?
off. You demolished yesterday. Get that fucking picture off.
All 9 of you.
That was today.
It wasn't fair, really, because there were 3 against 1, wasn't it?
Hey, Mark, you know I can handle these little guys.
Yeah.
I kind of said to myself today, I don't know why I got involved so much. I should have just ignored you. But it was all good fun. I enjoyed it all.
You've done well, mate. You've done well. Take me out of here.
You know it was
fat cap off here. You take his flat fucking cap
what was I
off
going to
for
say?
you.
I did watch the radio one. I wasn't convinced about that one, but the other one was that one.
Yeah, having a fucking laugh, and
yeah, I weren't convinced about that.
Didn't convince you. It gave you all the information you needed, JJ.
No, I read it and watched it. I thought, probably just another.
What didn't you understand? Tell me what you didn't understand.
I didn't understand it. I just didn't believe it. I don't think they had the technology then. Maybe now.
Well, he raised a couple of points about the delay, which was the delay was 6 seconds delay, which is roughly right. Yeah.
I'll get all that.
People saying there wasn't no delay, but when you listen to it, clearly was 6 seconds delay.
And also,
there was definitely delay, but I just don't believe they had the technology then to even do that.
Well, all they've done was patched it in. They patched it into the comms. That's all they did.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I just don't believe it. My gut instinct, and I'm going to go with my gut nowadays instead of just
Yeah.
believing everything. And my gut instinct tells me that was crap. But the
you
other
know why
one,
there was so much
spot
delay?
on, spot on.
Well, what they were doing is they had the fake moon landing in a television studio, and then they had another camera looking at a monitor that had been filmed in the studio, and they were videoing a monitor. So it was like watching a live stream video on your phone, and then trying to go back and show somebody else.
How do you know this? How do you know this?
It's known evidence. That's
You
what they did.
surmising? Where's the
No,
evidence? Show me the evidence.
There was no evidence out there. They told us themselves.
Show me it.
I'll have to go. Yeah, I could dig it up. but
You can't make these statements without fucking receipts.
Well, they contradict themselves all the time, don't they? I mean, there was a time when they showed one of the Rothschilds around the space station, and in the background, because there was a camera crew following him around, he was getting pushed in his wheelchair, and in the background they were using a blue screen, which on a blue screen you got a white grid, and it's used for having fake objects that you can't see on the screen, but AI or CGI operated, like on top, like layered on top with a camera effect, and that was seen on the doc. You can go back and I can show you all this, but it just goes to show. And on the shot next to it, he was on the shot next to it. He was in the ISS.
Is it all this not been debunked?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All the NASA has been debunked time and time again. There's just a few.
No, I mean these things that you're saying have not been debunked.
You can't debunk things like that, James, because it's what you call.
I don't know. I've not seen them, so I can't say.
It's called television fakery, trickery.
I've seen quite a few. I can't remember where they are. You'll have to Google it. But I've seen quite a few that have debunked the moon landings. And I'm going to be honest with you. I never believed it before. I see any of them things. I've always had it's gut instinct that looks a load of bullshit to me.
Have a look at that film that I told you about this morning. Do you know that? That looks quite all right to watch. Maybe that. Fly Me to the Moon. I don't know when it came out. Was it 2022 or something?
I've never heard of it. I'll give it a watch.
Yeah, it's got. Do you know that woman who was in Lucy? I can't remember. I also can't remember her name.
Did you mention this last night in the chat?
Yeah, I think it was last night. I think it was. You know, or early this morning.
Yeah, early this morning.
There's a YouTube and it shows you all about the fakery, about beating the Russians or something. You know, they had to put something out to stop the Russians because like when they had that space race, it was like, what first to get there and stuff.
Yeah, there was a reason behind that.
That's all conjecture, though, isn't it? Come on.
Well, 2 years before that, what happened? They finished on the operations. So the first one we know was Paperclip, and they had Operation High Jump, and all this was in Antarctica. And they had Operation Fishbowl, Operation Demonic, and it ended with Operation Deep Freeze, which was to forget about it because they knew what the Antarctic was. It wasn't a small island on the bottom of a globe, but it was a higher land surrounding the waters in. So they tried to keep it a secret, so they pointed at the moon, and that's exactly what happened. If you go back and have a look, 2 years after they finished Operation Deep Freeze, we went to the moon in 2 years.
Yeah, it's just all bullshit and lies to me that gets me. You know, I know, like say everybody's allowed to believe what you like and all that, but you know, like when you start seeing, you think this is bullshit. Is this? You know, like what they're putting out in front of your face. It's like they have to put everything in movies or something. You know, like it's more like asking you for your permission to do stuff to you. Yeah. And if you don't reject it, sort of thing.
Well,
you know what I mean?
That's exactly right, Mark. If you see it in a movie, then once you find out the truth, you forgive them.
Yeah, it's like, you know, I always say it. There's that film or something. We're on Netflix. Do you know that train crash that happened in Ohio? Was it last year? I think it was.
Oh,
and they burned all chemicals. Yeah, they burned all chemicals off. But apparently, a year before, Netflix had done a film about a train derailment in Ohio, and all people were escaping or something, you know, to flee thingies, you know, chemicals and stuff. Yeah, and all these movies are all in front of your face.
They did it in 2001.
You're saying it's not coincidental?
No,
just like the Simpsons, right?
Well, it just gets you thinking about stuff. You think, are they like winding us up here? Just maybe how I think, maybe.
The ITV showed you on 9/11, September 2001.
Yeah, that building 7.
And it was
That
standing
was
behind the
BBC,
lady.
by the way. That was BBC.
Well,
Yeah,
whoever it
building
was.
7, wasn't it? 30 minutes before it fell down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was behind her in the picture.
Yeah,
It was still on a live broadcast. It was behind her.
But when you see all stuff like this, what they're doing to you and stuff like that, you think to yourself, how can you believe anything that what they tell you?
Yeah, what about Jill Dando? She was about to fetch one of the biggest crime stories out there the world had ever seen about the UK government and BBC, and she was shot on a doorstep, and no one was ever found.
There's loads in America.
Some people blame the IRA for that.
Yeah,
She was assassinated by the IRA.
Well, that do you know that woman that thingy shot recently in that cowboy film? You know, like that
Alex Baldwin.
Yeah, Alex Baldwin. That woman, she was supposed to be going to expose some about child trafficking and all that.
James, can you remember one of our first conversations about Formula One about 2 or maybe 3, 4 years ago? And I said to you that Lewis Hamilton was gay. And he's one of the head runners for Pride now. Was I wrong?
Well,
I know he's not out as gay yet, but he certainly screams it. Would you not say? I know that he's a fantastic driver. Sorry to put that on your spot. I know he's your hero.
No, I mean, if he's gay, I don't really give a fuck, to be fair.
Oh, no, yeah, I know that.
But same with that footballer, wasn't it? Was it just in fashion or something?
Justin Fashioner.
Yeah.
You know where he got killed? Do you know where he got killed? Where he died, I should say. You know Shoreditch, JJ?
Yeah.
You know, if you go across Commercial Street, and just as you go across the lights I can't remember, Bishopsgate there, and you go straight across, you build a one way there. Right on your left, right, you got like a little alley by the side of the railway. He was found down there.
Oh,
yeah, that's where he was found.
That's it.
Justin.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hello, CP. What did you say, sweetie?
Gamer's gone live.
Okay. Why are you saying CP? You shouldn't do that over here, you know.
Sorry.
Hey, when other people have gone live, and you're not supposed to do that.
Okay.
You know, that's not what people do.
Etiquette. You'll get it. You'll
understand it. You'll understand it. It's just like, you know,
build it up
and all that
quick enough, won't you?
All that bollocks that MBCK telling everyone yesterday about he's got another blood clot. What a load of fucking bollocks.
There's a lot of bollocks.
It is. They're trying to manipulate people to bring in fucking Gamer back into the fold.
Yeah, but that's what he did the first time. He did that the first time. You know what I mean?
And then distraction, isn't it?
Yeah, it's happened again, and they fucking got it again. Bullshit.
Yeah, what a load of bollocks.
What fucking wash with me?
Anyway. What we could do to get you back in with people, especially Jamie, we'll make out you got a fucking blood clot and you get all the sympathy again. You know, you'll be back in there in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, fuck, you think we're a bunch of fucking idiots?
I just like people that leave me alone. He tried to get in here earlier, and I don't want him over here right now. He only ever abuses me all the time, and I can't have that all the time. You know what I mean?
What he done to that mic you bought him, JJ?
You know what I'm saying?
Did you see that?
I don't watch it all. I don't watch any of it, but you know, the geezer's mixed up. He's on alcohol. He's whatever he is or whatever he ain't. I just don't have to put up with it, do I? So I don't want it over there. I don't even talk about him. You know what I mean? Cause it's making it all relevant. I don't want it.
Yeah,
yeah. Let's talk about the weather.
Yeah, I'd rather just pass on, do me thing. You know what I'm saying?
Let's music and dance.
Do you believe that they have weather machines? Do you believe that?
Not weather machines. What they do is they what they call cloud seed and make rain. They do that in Dubai.
JJ is right. So Top Gear or Jeremy Clarkson showed a thing on it in the 90s. So there's like this huge machine in America, and right next to that and it produces massive clouds out these massive doors. And they must be like 50, maybe 100 foot tall. These doors are huge. There's a big, go and have a look. So they do.
Yeah, I've seen that. It's quite an oldish one, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true, but I know they do. They actually cloud seed when they just put. I don't know what it is, but they put something into the clouds and it changes the pressure. Blah blah blah.
You don't put anything in the clouds. They spray lines through the clouds, and they've been doing this for a long time. Things like aluminium, barium, all sorts of heavy metals.
No. It's called cloud seeding. They do something specific into the clouds, and it just turns them into rain clouds. And they can pinpoint where the fucking rain's going to come. Yeah. Dubai's been doing it for fucking years.
Yeah.
And
a lot of us have been screaming about it, and just everyone says, "Oh, they're just contrails, and you just smoke too much dope." But it's strange how now it's normal, and no one's like, "Oh," like I just said, if something's shown in your face, and when it comes out, you forgive them. You're like, "Oh well, at least they showed us in The Simpsons. We know now."
Did you remember?
We should all be mad. We should be going crazy, because I know scientists. I know there are a couple of doctors who I watch, and like JJ was saying the other week, sometimes you can feel it on your skin, and they're getting shushed down and pushed because the government now want to normalise it, like they normalise poison.
Could that not just be a participation of like in the air, like hitting you, and turning into water as it hits your skin?
I've had it happen a couple of times.
It's
only ever happens when the helicopters have gone over. So it makes me a bit terror.
They fuck around with the weather, that messes up nature, and then they ban us from using our hose pipes. And then this, what about global warming? What if it's been them all along doing all this?
You remember last year? Remember last year in Texas when it was snowing and it brought all power lines down? And then all people were grabbing snow up and trying to set it on fire, and it was just going black.
First time for like 70 years that it snowed in Texas or something silly like that.
And they were talking about going independent, like seceding, what they call it, I think you call it. You know, where they're going independent. And it's like they target them and stuff. That's what it seems like. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Bringing power lines down and stuff. There's loads of stuff like that. And then, like I said, there's that a harp system or something, isn't there? With all them, it looks like aerials scattered all over the place.
Yeah,
I've seen them. I've seen people taking them down. You know, like destroying them. They're all going down like
Maui. Yeah. Just 10 months ago, wasn't it, Maui? Now, no one's even talking about that.
And there's all that blue roof. I've seen with blue roofs where they weren't setting on fire, but the rest of it were.
Yeah,
and then aluminium.
See, we're using direct energy weapons.
Yeah. I watch all stuff like that, and then there were aluminium wheels just melting into liquid.
Yeah, but all the green grass around them.
Yeah, trees burning from inside out and stuff.
Selena, I accidentally set my pubes on fire, but never snore.
I even tried it myself. I seen a post on YouTube last year, the year before, and it snowed in June. And
in this day and age, you've got pubes, Talina. For fuck's sake.
PDL.
I bet she's got dreaded.
I've got them caught in my zip a few times. Other things.
Didn't that one of them fires happen in California? It looked like this cul-de-sac, and all the houses they're just burnt to like cinder down to the ground. In this thing, and all trees round it, they were all fine, but the houses just burnt to the ground completely.
Right.
Direct energy weapons.
Yeah. Then we've got one, haven't we? Some dragonfly or something, I think ours were called. And then you can fire it off a ship, and it's supposed to be able to hit a pound coin or something from so many miles away.
Yeah, and this is all Nikola Tesla's technology.
Yeah,
the one that fascinates me the most is the rail gun. It's a magnetic rail gun, and it can shoot at known 35,000 miles without calculating for any curvature. And someone was talking about the other night for the Coriolis effect.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, there's that much stuff in there when you start looking into stuff. I like all that kind of stuff, because I don't watch TV channels. I don't got TV at home. So I just watch YouTube or BitChute. I go on there a lot. There's loads of stuff on there.
Yeah.
I seen one. I started to watch one earlier. So do you know of a guy called Richie from Boston?
Oh, he's class, him.
Yeah, and he's talking about one now about a patented sun simulator.
Yeah, that was made about 2012 by Chinese and German scientists. So
Yeah,
it's a massive thing that they lift up into the sky with a weather balloon, and it's got loads of like disc, like ball mirrors on them that reflect, that magnifying the sun's rays down on Earth. So
he's a sound bloke, isn't he? He just like wants to be off grid completely, doesn't he? And stuff. It travels around in that Jeep he's got.
Yeah, I've never watched him for about 10 years, Mark. But last time I was watching him, he kept removing his YouTube channel because he took mine down in 2000 and whatever it was. And
you're on down.
Well, when Google took over YouTube, anyone who had flat Earth videos and channels all got removed overnight. Every one of them, whether you had 1 subscriber or 1 million.
Yeah, he's on BitChute. Is that?
We should do that again. I'm joking.
No, you're not, James. I know you're not.
I'm not. No.
Your Jews watch some mad stuff, viewers.
Who's a Jew?
I said
We're
Jews.
not Jews.
Don't bring the fucking Jews into it, Porky.
Jews.
Yeah, big up Porky. Up the hill, down the hill.
Hey, bless him that, yo. He's up there. Up the
all that Red Shoe Gang.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I am this.
Do you know that Red Shoe Gang arcade?
Yeah.
There's that, and then there's all stuff like, have you seen them things with all symbols and they're like doing 666 over there? Like with thumb and finger and stuff like that. All stars doing all that, and one-eyed symbolism and all that.
Yeah,
it's all in movies when you start looking at it. When you're a kid and so you start watching stuff like Flight of the Navigator, and you see like stairs on spaceship when the stairs come out, and it's got that paedophile symbol, that like triangle folds in on itself. Yeah. It's got that instead. It's in like Disney cartoons and everything. Adverts and like stuff like Wall's adverts and Wall's ice cream.
Yeah.
Look at all them symbols. They're all over.
Believe it or not, only a handful of guys designed all these symbols.
Yeah.
I think there's about 5 guys, 5 names who go towards all the symbols, whether it's Rolls Royce, Rolex. A lot of these symbols are all just made by a handful of guys, which I always find.
The same with like, what is it? Google, some of them, innit? Is it their company name? Is it their parent company? Is it called Arden or something? Like what is that thing now? That thing what they use, for is that what thing what they extract from kids to say?
Oh yeah, adrenochrome.
Yeah, that's in films as well, isn't that? Is it?
Well, they often do show a lot of symbology in like the little logo that every day they change a little symbol, don't they? Sometimes it's never mind, but they throw it in your face.
Yeah, that Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. It's in that, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then there's all them like things where people go around breaking down stuff like what is it? What is it called? Back to the Future. All 9/11 references are in that.
Oh yeah, that's amazing. That, and the line that Doc's got to put back together to get the electric on. That's the bullet trajectory from the window to the car. It's the exact angle. Well, not that he was shot by Lee Harvey Oswald from a little window on 3 boxes, but
now you know who killed him.
Go on.
Yeah, Bush Senior. He pulled the trigger. Yeah.
Is he a good shot? Is he from? Where was he from? Shooting from the drone.
He was working with the CIA back then, and he was. There's records of him being in Dallas, unofficially.
Yeah.
It's like all that
W. Bush Senior.
Them numbers, all them numbers, what they use in it, and it's got to. It's like. Like there's one of them. I seen one of it was like about Abraham Lincoln. That day we're born and day he died, and then there's like a future president sort of thing who were born. All numbers match up.
Yeah, JFK.
Yeah.
It's JFK.
I couldn't remember like which thing over because it was like sort of like a mirror image.
100
so, like-
years, 100 years between the two, or something like that. Wasn't it? Or
Yeah,
200,
yeah.
I can't remember.
It's like when you see stuff like that, you think, oh bloody hell, this is like, like they say, when's a coincidence? Like not a coincidence.
There's no such thing as a coincidence.
Yeah, and it's all like 33 symbol. You know, like when you see it in there, this 33 news and all. I seen a video over there, and it's showing you all like number 33s. You know, like in news things like there's 33 new cases, 33 people have died on this boat crash, 33 people on this whatever.
Or if it wasn't a 33, it was a double E, because that's still a 3.
Yeah, call it duology or something like that. I think it's called.
Yeah, they did, because when I noticed when Trump was coming into power, there was 7s everywhere because he's powered by the number 7.
Yeah, because that 8 it's like an eternal symbol, isn't it? That 8, you know, when it goes in on itself.
Yeah.
People think you're crazy, but
and this is how they communicate as well, through numbers and stuff.
There's that numerology. Is it numerology where like the decode thing through like names like Trump's like 88 and all this kind of stuff?
Yeah.
There's another guy as well that I used to watch or something called. He was called Gene Decode, like an American. He's like so much stuff that I used to talk about. We're a bit far out there, sort of thing, on about life on other planets and stuff. You know, all this kind of stuff. And they used to break it all down. Do you know, like when Biden got empowered and stuff like that? They say people had videos of it. Supposed to have had videos like 12 hours before he got like inaugurated. You know what I mean? And it's supposed to be done at 12 o'clock on. Is it? What? Can't remember what day it is. Yeah,
Anyone seen that video of Biden when he just freezes?
Oh yeah,
he freezes he just freezes. He's just like he's got his hands together like that. His hands are apart, and they're at a 90-degree angle. Huh?
Hands together like what? You said put your hands together like that. We couldn't see you.
No, I did explain 45 degrees apart. You know, body width apart, and he's standing there like fucking like he's paused, like literally paused, and all the others are swaying with the music and all that, and he's like completely paused. Everything about him is like frozen for about fucking 2 minutes.
Have you seen that one with that black sports presenter? There's like, is it Shakira or Finger, that one of them basketball players, and there's a little guy outside of him, and he just like freezes there, like as if he's gone into a trance. And then all
the clones they malfunction.
Yeah.
They've got certain code words that trigger them off.
And he says random shit that don't make no fucking sense.
Yeah, and then there's that one where Beyonce. Is it Beyonce's in the audience? Which is it Jay-Z? Is it? Wasn't she with Jay-Z or something?
Yeah, watching the basketball.
She was in that basketball court, and she's just sat there. It's just like looking around her like as if she's some sort of like robot. You know, like you think it don't look right.
Hillary Clinton does it the best. That time.
Oh yeah, is that when she's nodding her head?
Evil woman.
Yeah.
Well,
evil woman.
She went to have a drink of water, and some type of like reptile came out, went in the glass.
Oh yeah, I think I remember something like that.
But she kept saying in all her campaigns, we need to smash the glass ceiling. What was she talking about?
Oh yeah, dome and that.
I think that was metaphorical.
Yeah, and there's that one where she collapsed or something. They pushed her into that little minivan, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone was hoping she died, weren't they?
I don't know, but
no, I did.
They don't die though. They're clones, aren't they? They're not real people. They made in the same place where the Disney characters.
There's a film or something. Do you know? Is it called what is it? Boys from Brazil, and that's supposed to be about cloning. Because they reckon that they've been able to do
about the reporter goes to Brazil to find all the Nazis that fled. Right, Boys from Brazil.
Yeah, I watched it. I you know, like when you're seeing about all these films to tell you what to watch and stuff like that. And I remember there's Boys from Brazil, but they were saying something about they've been able to do cloning since 1930s. Because you can't tell me that, you know, in 90s when they cloned that sheep, Dolly the sheep, you can't tell me that they haven't tried it to do a human being, you know, from
Oh, of course, of course they. I know they're not supposed to be not a lad, but of course they've done it. Of course they've not done it. They should have done it, right?
Yeah, and it's all like things how they mess about with stuff, and they're like stuff in laboratories putting like a human ear on back of a like mouse and stuff like that. Why would you do stuff like that? Do you know what I mean? Messing about with genetics and all that.
Yeah, to grow human parts, isn't it, for replacing people's? They do it with pigs as well, don't they?
Yeah, no. I used to. Well, years ago, I went for a drink with this woman, and she used to work at this place where they did like valves. For heart, used to use like pigs' heart valves and stuff. For transplants.
Yeah, they're very similar there.
Yeah. Yeah, some crazy stuff.
What about the Mandela effect?
Oh, that's when you think that you've seen something like maybe somebody's died years ago and they hadn't or something, but you fought it. Is that?
Yeah, I seen one the other day. Now this blew my mind because Barney Rubble and Fred Flintstone.
Yeah.
Don't tell me it didn't exist.
Oh, what was the cartoon
called? It's called the Flintstones. The Flintstones.
What Flint and then Stones with 2 T's or just with 1 T? Was it the Flins?
Flint.
Or the Flint?
It was 1 T, but as one word. It weren't 2 words. It was 1 word.
Flintstones.
The Flintstones.
Yeah,
so
now they're saying
you pronounce it Flintstones.
I mean,
now they're doing it with 2 T's.
Yeah, I googled it and it came up with 2 T's, and I was just fucking blown away. I was like,
"Oh, that's not right."
Yeah, that's what I said. I've got a thing. I don't know if JJ's there. I've got a Flintstones thing backstage.
I used to love the Flintstones. Who had a crush on Betty? Hands up.
Hands
up.
I was more into Wilma.
The dark one.
I like
blonde,
the one.
dark-haired one.
Yeah. Hey, Frank. No, Fred. I mean, hey, Fred. What was his name?
Fred?
Bernie. Was it? No, what was it?
Barney.
Fred and Barney.
Barney. Hey,
Sorry, guys.
Morning, Fred.
Sound asleep here. I'll keep falling asleep.
Oh, should we let you go, JJ?
You got narcissism. Not narcissism. You got narcolepsy.
Yeah, do you think?
JJ?
Thinks the world is a round,
You got narcolepsy?
but we all know
What's
it's a
that?
flat,
Narcolepsy.
Of course it's
Where you just
flat.
randomly fall
I know
asleep.
The world is flat.
Yeah, I get that all the time, man. I used to do it on motorbikes. Driving. That's why I wasn't allowed to drive the motorbike no more. I used to just drive along on a motorbike.
You're not having treatment for that then? Like, you've got no treatment for that, no?
It's only therapy.
You told your doctor that you fall asleep from like out of the blue.
I used to go out with the bird
I've been doing that for years. Sleep apnea, isn't it?
every time you used to speak to me.
Sleep apnea is when you're asleep. Sleep apnea is different. It's when you're asleep, your soft tissue in the back of your throat collapses and you stop breathing until your brain tells you to, you're going to die, and then you start breathing again. That's sleep apnea. But narcolepsy is when you randomly fall asleep for no reason.
We're just not up.
I thought it was
could be driving and falling asleep.
Diabetes, to be honest. I thought it was that.
No, not if you're taking meds. You shouldn't. No, not really.
No, I do. I just drop off anywhere, man. I can be out with a dog, and that's why I have him tied to me, and I'll be sitting down next minute. I'll be over the field.
Tell your doctor about it. Say, look, I'm tired. I fall asleep for no reason.
Yeah,
true. Right.
Spark that. Just went there all day. I think I've had me big injection today. And I keep waking up late at night, and then I do a little live salt use next to me. I'm just passing out again. It's fucking weird. What's it called? Epilepsy. What did you call it?
Narcolepsy. Narcolepsy.
Yeah, I think I'll end this because I'm really tired, guys, and my voice is going as well. Listen, guys, thanks for jumping up, guys. Mark, thanks for jumping up. Had you on my panel with Rolf. Thanks, mate.
No problem.
Harvey, great pleasure. James, I'll catch you up. I'm going to get some sleep.
All right, guys. Yeah. See you all in a bit.
See you later, JJ. See you later, Porky, Ash, Mark.
Nice chatting.
God bless you. It's really good talk. Sorry about this. I'm just passing out everywhere. See you later, guys. God bless.